Hello everyone, and welcome to my first live video workflow. And today I'll be showing you how to use OBS to stream or to connect another computer to your stream. That person can see things that are showing inside of church. For example, the scripture reading is going on, it is showing on the big screen, and the person on the stream want to see what it looks like, or we have a song or something that is showing inside church that the congregation is looking on at the big screen, and you on the stream want to see what it looks like, how it comes out. And beside me here is my computer. If you notice, I'm positioned this way because over there is balcony and I can't have the camera at this angle. So I show you how I'll be showing you on my screen live demonstration how I connect and share through this medium what the congregation is seeing. Not just the preacher alone, but what the preacher is reading on the big screen, so you can have the comfort of seeing some of the graphics or the text that is shown live inside of church. So without further ado, I move to my computer. Beside me, where you see my face, I turn to the left and I turn to the right, and I will switch to my break screen and transition it so you can see what is going on. Alright, so this is what I will be showing you today. This over here is my TeamViewer screen, and it is in my scenes window, and beside it is the source window, which the source come in. Both scenes and sources work together so that the stream can connect and share effectively. So this over here is my TeamViewer connection, which connect me to another computer that is far on my, you can see it on my screen, it is far on my far left. So momentarily I'll be getting up and walking over to that computer and do some changes to it so you can see the transition take place over on this screen. Alright, in my scenes window I have my main scene, and I'll be showing you them more in short order here. And my main scene would be my main camera, which I turn so you can see me while I speak to you or while I do this presentation. And second to that is my lower thirds, which give other information, and you see how that works down there. I have a social media, my social media LT, or my social media lower third, which shows you our Facebook. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I have a logo screen, and what have you. I have some more which I'll be showing you as I transition through this presentation. And this is the main one, TeamViewer. So sometimes, or some churches might only have one computer. They have two computers but don't know how to link them so that the person on the stream can see what the scripture reading was, or what the song of meditation was, if it is shown on the screen, or if there is a screen presentation that we control from here, how we transition it through the stream that persons can see it. So my TeamViewer, I'm going to move to my machine, which I'll physically move in, and I transition And in my preview screen, you will see a communion. Welcome to our communion. The church is seeing this, and the persons on the stream most of the time are unable to see it, so I can transition it so persons can know on the stream that communion is going on inside the main church. Right. So this is how TeamViewer is. This is how OBS is set up. This is my main stream console. If you notice, it is set up like some other of the other software that person I can move it down on my screen. Alright, so person want to know, how do I get this TeamViewer thing to work? And I am going to show you that right away. Behind this screen is, right, I move this down or minimize it. I can move this down and show you. Behind there is my TeamViewer screen. You connect, for those who are familiar with TeamViewer, whenever you connect a machine, it comes up inside your main screen, showing you the screen you access. Right, so this is it. And on TeamViewer, I create, let me just delete this scene and show you exactly how I put this thing in and get it to work. So I remove the TeamViewer scene from that. Alright, so that's a TeamViewer scene. I go to my scenes and I add a scene. I call it TeamViewer. Team, TeamVie. TeamViewer 2. So if it's another TeamViewer, I already have one, but I'm going to put it in, double it up and show you exactly how I put it in and let it work. So after I created my scene, I would have created my scene, a new scene, it will come in blank over there. So nothing is on that scene, so I can transition it across, you will be seeing a black scene or a dark scene. So I go to my sources and I scroll down here. I hope you can see it, and I add a source. The source that I will be adding from my sources list is a window capture source. So I click on my window capture, and I call this one easy. Easy worship. Easy worship. SCHINE. Easy worship machine, or I can put from easy worship machine. From easy worship machine. And it will show you a scene there. It will come up which window you want to capture. Yes. And it's TeamViewer.exe, and it's on user PC TeamViewer free license, which I am using non-commercial use only here. It's a free stuff. You don't have to pay anything for it. You just go and download TeamViewer. We don't use this thing all day. TeamViewer give you a limit as to how long you can access a machine for. So we just use it during worship service. And worship service, we just log back out the TeamViewer. So I tell it to omit my cursor to show it while I take it from that machine, because sound or anything coming from that computer might come out in the stream, and we don't want no secondary sound, because the primary sound is coming from the mixing board, which everything my microphone here speaking on is connected to. Everything is connect, and the connection have to be right. And my encoder is saying some encoding overload down here, so I'm going to run through this quickly, as quick as possible. And that is how I add my TeamViewer screen. It shows me my entire screen, and then I say okay. And in my console now, things that are on the edge that I don't want the persons outside to see, when I transition it like that, it will go big. I don't want anybody to see this big area here, so what I do is I will crop it. I hold on my Alt key, and you will see what happened to these red bounding box around it. I hold on my Alt key and I cut as close to the top, and I hold it down again and I move the side, and I move bottom and the right hand corner, and I crop it as close as possible. Then I just hold a corner, don't have to hold on any shift or anything. I just hold on the corner of it and I bring it up, and it is not position centered. I can, if I want to, I could hold on the control key and stretch it out, or hold on the shift key. If I hold on the control, it will size it proportionately for me, but if I hold on the shift key, I can spread it out like that, let it stretch. I can stretch it out. Sometimes the graphics might look stretched, or some text that I transition across, I can do that and let it stretch and fill out the whole page. Alright, so I'll show you when I make the change on the Easy Worship machine. It will take place on the stream that you can see it. So I move over to the machine on my far left, and I transition. I go to my Easy Worship machine and I go live, and that will change to black a little bit. It change to black inside church, and then it do that. Alright, so my positioning is a little bit off with this, so I can't stretch it. I might have to proportion it similar to what I did to my previous. I transition and then I move my crop. I move this up a little bit. I can hold on my shift key and I size this up. Still stretched, and then I hold on my Alt key and undo the bottom crop. So when I transition it, you will see the entire picture, and that is my full. This is what it looks like in the preview screen. Before I preview it over here, and then over my live window, you will see what I am doing. Have a little black border here. I hold on the Alt key, clip it off, and then I fit, or I can go to the properties here, and I go to transform, yes, and I say stretch to screen, and it will stretch to fit screen. Then after I do that, I go back to my TeamViewer machine, I transition it, so you can see, you will see this change on the, you'll see it on the left hand screen. Every preview is on the far left. So Affirmation of Faith, and I transition, go live on the Easy Worship machine, and I wait for it to take place, right? And the Affirmation of Faith come up over there in my stream preview console, and then I transition it so you can see it big and live. And this is what Affirmation of Faith, call to worship, as some persons may call it. And it comes out properly there, and I move it down. So when you do call to worship, persons can see what we do here, can see and be a part of the worship more, because you are seeing what the congregation is seeing. Good. So all my transitions, my songs, Rock of Ages, if that is the opening song, I say go live on there and it show up on that screen, and Rock of Ages, then the next, well, whoever is controlling the computer over here, it will show it like that, and it will come live on the stream in the congregation, and it will show just like you are inside of church. Transition 1, transition 2, transition 3, right, and it take place right until the song finish, the third verse and the third section. Scripture, same thing. If the scripture is Genesis 1:1, Genesis 1:1 will come up there, and it shows in the console. I preview it there, and then I send it across, or I just do the transition so it takes place on the stream right away. So you see what it looks like when it come in. This is what it looks like. And then when I transition it here, and when I transition, you can see when I press the transition over here, it just transition and you can see it big and wide. So this is how I had TeamViewer plus OBS plus YouTube, and it gives you a full stream. So persons can now try this. You can contact me here at New Haven. We can work things out for you and show you how to get it best work for you. But you must have two computers. You must have an Easy Worship computer different from the stream computer, because when you have everything going on one machine, sometimes it causes some conflict. So I show you some of the basic things that we show on the screen, and the person on the stream can see, are interested to see. We want to show, alright, this is one of the common things that we show here, so persons can see. I transition it from there, transition over there, and you see it in the little screen, and then I transition it and you see the song. I spread it out so you have full screen. So some of the softwares, the different way of doing the same thing. This is the OBS version of doing a different thing from what we did during Now Is the Time gospel campaign. Scripture, and whichever scripture I want, whether it be a Spanish scripture, English scripture, whether it be Genesis to Revelation, we can show it through Easy Worship, capture it via TeamViewer and send it to you live. Alright, so I hope you learned something from this. So you see how I had TeamViewer. I had my main screen, transition to my screens, and it is quite simple, and we didn't pay a dime for this software or this console. All you need is a computer, whether it be a laptop. You need something that have dual monitor capabilities that you can connect to a projector or another source. So you must be able to share a second screen so persons can see what is going on across the screens. So this is the end of my video live workflow, and I thank you for watching, and I hope that you learn something from this. And my saying is that we're not selling any fish over here. We're not selfish people. We share, we connect, we learn, we impart, we unpack what we learn, and we learn again. So feel free to contact any one of us here at New Haven, and we will show you, share some of the things that we have. And again, I thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time. I hope you learn something from this presentation. And I will be showing you some of the things that we do when we close the show. We change to my lane and I transition it across.